welcome everyone. We are here with the start of the playthrough. I wanted him to say it, not me. We are on to, as the stream says over on Twitch, my favorite of the original 3 games on PlayStation 1. This is like hands down my favorite. No doubt about it. And for a lot of reasons, that is the case. The main one is just how big of an improvement it is over the first 2 games. Like, the improvement from Crash 1 to Crash 2 was already very insane to me given the time between the games. Warped! Yes, Game Kirby. Also, sorry if I sound a little off. I am on the latter half of getting over cold, flu, something short and something that was messing with my throat and nose all throughout today. I downed some Dayquil. I got some water on me. I'm feeling a lot better than I did last night. So hopefully it doesn't put too much of a damper on the stream. Basically, the jump from Crash 1 to Crash 2, huge improvement to me. And then a roughly same amount of time passed between Crash 2 to Crash 3, and Crash 3 is just even better than Crash 2. Also, I'm gonna let this cutscene play out without me talking too much, because I love Uka Uka.
I know we've had a few unfortunate setbacks.
And also, I just want to say, as a fun fact that I knew, Cortex here in the original 3 games is actually voiced, well, and in a couple of the other games, is voiced by Clancy Brown, aka Mr. Krabs or Lex Luthor from the DCAU. And look, one of my other favorite Crash villains shows up. I fucking love how he looks here. He's so unhinged. It's Entropy.
My evil twin, Uka Uka, has been freed from his underground prison.
God, I love Crash. Not Crash. I love PS1 games being all like wiggly, like the vertex is being kind of jittery. Like the whole world is vibrating a little bit in these old PS1 games. I love that aesthetic. Nothing can dampen Warped. Let me see if I can do Crash Bandicoot Warped. I can't. Tune in next week when the cold is hopefully completely out of my system, and I could probably do that better, but since I'm already on the tail end of that. But here we are. Just like what we did with the Crash 2 playthrough, we're going to start by just going through every level casually. We're not going to go super hardcore into getting the achievements or getting any of the collectibles. We're just going to beat the game front to back. Hello, Coco. I'm glad you're here. I remember when I first played this game, I tried so hard to see about doing any kind of exploits to jump over that. I know there are. I don't know how you perform them. I know they exist, but let's just jump right on in. All right, first level, Toad Village. I need to get the sniffle out. If I need to mute and blow my nose, it's gonna happen. These are iconic.
Crash, why must you always muck in my
Give me a sub for Warped. Yay, thank you.
I have a mask helping me too.
The title of the stream is not a lie. We are slowly making our way through every single Crash game, so if you're excited for any others, stay tuned. It's only a matter of time. Thank you for the sub. All right. So we're just going to make our way through. We're going to play through every level. Now, funnily enough, similar to how I recently did CTR in my own time, I actually very recently, and by recently I mean like November, did a casual playthrough of Crash 3 just on my own. Oh, that's right. In this game Onward, that's when they changed the jump crates. Oh, fuck. I forgot that. Oh, finally. My biggest complaint from like Crash 2, well, not my biggest, but one of my biggest complaints from Crash 1 and 2 was how slow the jump crates are to get all the fruit out of. And I thought that change was only in the Insane Trilogy. look forward to Wrath of Cortex and Crash Nitro Kart. Well, here's the funny thing. The only Crash games I've played, and I've said this every time anyone said like, oh, I'm excited for this specific game. I'm doing this out of curiosity for all the games. The only games I've played is the original trilogy, Crash Team Racing, and Crash 4, the new one, Crash 4 It's About Time. Ugh. Those are the only ones I've personally played. So I'm doing this as kind of an experiment. I'm wanting to go into all the games with like a fresh mind, you know, because I've heard some good and some bad about a lot of the games. So I'm like, you know what? What if I just play through all of them? Who knows? Maybe I'll manifest a new Crash game by playing all of them. I sure damn hope so. Yep. Though I will say, we're not going to be doing Crash Team Racing in this big playthrough, just because if you're a fan of Crash Team Racing, don't be upset. Literally back in November or December, I did a big 6-hour-long playthrough of the game in one sitting where I 101%ed the adventure mode. So if you need more Crash content after this stream and you want to see my thoughts on Crash Team Racing, just go find that stream. The highlight of it is on my YouTube, is actually on my secondary channel, not on main. I should re-upload it to main. I should edit it down and put it up on main, just so that they're all here in one easy to find spot. But since I just recently played through it, I figured it'd be a bit silly to play it again, even though it is one of my favorite games of all time. I don't know, I feel like I'm on the fence. I've been saying I'm probably not going to play for the big playthrough, but I wouldn't mind too much if, you know, if people said, no, you absolutely should play it. And it's like, oh, I don't know then. All right, maybe we will. Maybe you'll manifest Nitro Fuel 2. Holy, I have been begging. I've talked about it before. I'm begging for a Crash Nitro Fueled, whether it's a full-on sequel or just to get a port to PC. I need that so badly. I remember seeing some rumors like early last year, I want to say around like June of last year or even 2024, sometime around then, that there were talks of Nitro Fueled getting some big PC release. I could be wrong, but I vaguely remember seeing that. Something about they were planning on doing a big PS5 and PC re-release of the game that was going to enhance the visuals and all sorts of stuff. And I hope that ends up being true, because holy fuck. Crash Team Racing, I already have the somewhat controversial opinion that I think Crash Team Racing kind of surf and turfs over most of the Mario Kart catalog. Not all, just most. I then have the possibly even more controversial thought of I think Nitro Fueled is leagues better than, well, maybe not leagues, but I personally enjoy a lot more than every Mario Kart, save for Mario Kart World, as it is the only one I have yet to play. But if you gave me the choice of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with all of its DLC and Crash Nitro Fueled, I can't say that I wouldn't choose Mario Kart, but I'm saying that I would very, very heavily consider, fuck, maybe I would rather have Nitro Fueled. I think the only thing that would maybe tip it in Mario Kart 8's fever, in Mario Kart 8's favor is the fact that Nitro Fueled's online racing is not as good as I wish it was, but that could all change. Activision, if we get Nitro Fueled 2 and it has PC support, that could change. Ooh. Oh, the render on Beanox. The render thing, I remember sharing this and going nuts over it on stream some time back. Beanox's Twitter updated some time ago. I don't know when specifically, but they updated some time ago, and there is a brand new render of Crash 4 It's About Time Crash in a car, which, you know, never actually happened in It's About Time. So that has a lot of people thinking something new. And to play devil's advocate just for a second, it could just be a kind of whatever render because they're like, oh, we need to represent Crash and that we did Crash Team Racing. You know, let's just put it right here. You know, devil's advocate, it could literally mean nothing and just be there to fill out the banner, but I can hope as much as everyone else is hoping. It would be, I guess, to play slightly more realistic devil's advocate, it would be kind of strange for Activision to cancel the plans of Crash 5 and then do a Nitro Fuel 2 or something like that. I'm not saying I wouldn't want that. I would very much want that. But I'm saying it would kind of be strange if that was the direction that was taken. I didn't mean to do that. Hopefully I don't remember if I'm gonna need that again. Oh, you're kidding me. One in the bottom. I'm not going back for it. Like I said, we're doing this casually. We're doing this very casually, where we're just gonna play through every level, and then in a later part of the series, I will come back through and comb through every level. It's fine. Oh, I thought I inputted that wrong. I forgot that you have to be Coco for this. I do love this change up from Crash 2, giving Coco the animal riding segments. I like Coco. She's great. That would be the logical next step, though, to be a Crash IAT-based CTR, because that would be a fresh new style for CTR. Not saying this was bad, because that one was... Oh, I stand by... Okay, controversial opinion is the whole, I think Nitro Fueled is one of the best kart racers of all time. That's a little more debatable. My actual I will not debate this type opinion is, I think Nitro Fueled is one of the best examples of a modern day like remake. It is gorgeous. It literally looks like what Crash Team... So okay, here's the thing. I've always seen some like discourse over how how Insane Trilogy looks, and we can go back and forth on that. I actually quite like how it looks, but I also recognize that some parts don't look as good as even the PlayStation 1 games. They kind of feel a little too realistic style looking. Nitro Fueled looks damn near perfect, and I will not debate that. So like, I forget what my original point was. My original point was arguing that it's one of the best damn near remakes ever. We have the perfect, in my opinion, art style. You got all the characters in Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. It feels like a celebration of the entire Crash series, and I really, really love it for that. You know, they got fucking Mega Mix. They got the characters from Tag Team Racing. They did everything. NXT for me looked peak too. It looked good. I will contest that some parts weren't as good as they could be, but that's more so because I think these original games just have so much charm. I'm not saying it looks bad or anything, but it definitely looks really good for what it is. There are just some parts I think the original game did a little bit better in the style. Maybe not this.
Get crystals and bring them to Big Colosseum in Rome. Crash, leave them for Tiny, or Crash get crushed.
Yeah, those head cutscenes, I will say were an improvement in NSD. This Mario game looks peak. It does. They made him orange now. It's the mystery third brother that everyone memes about. Point is, I could go on about Crash Nitro Fueled all day. That's the one game that I will always stand by as being some of the peak of Crash in general. Just because of how much of a celebration, and I hope someday Activision gets whatever stick out of their ass and they realize, oh, we like money. This stupid wizard guy could talk for ages about Crash Bandicoot. Let's make Crash Nitro Fueled 2 just for him. And then I would cover it forever and I would tell everyone to buy it. Oop. There we go. Nitro Fueled was a great remake, almost perfectly done. There's some minuses that was meh, but it's like, I would say it's perfect, in my opinion. And I know, opinions, all that shit, but like, I feel like with a lot of modern remakes, Oh, come on. I got out the invincibility right then. Ah. Oh, well. I feel like with a lot of modern remakes, you can look at it and be like, well, the original game did this a little bit better. No, I'm sorry. I will not try and argue with anyone. I think Crash Nitro Fueled. 3-stream streak, Pog. Hell yeah, cake. Gotta keep showing up. I think Nitro Fueled is objectively the better of the two. I don't really think there's anything the original game does better. Not to say the original is bad or outdated or anything. Like I said, I just did a stream where I played through the entire damn game in one 6-hour sitting and am heavily considering doing it again, even though I said, oh, I probably won't. But if I had to pick one or the other to play and I could never play the other again, yeah, I'm picking Nitro Fueled. Nothing against the original, but Nitro Fueled is just fucking, it's peak. It's amazing. I love it. God. I wish I set up... I don't have many regrets with my YouTube channel. One of them was starting out doing TF2, like, clip dumps. It was to kind of get a feel for how to edit videos, and it clearly got me started, and I don't really regret doing that. I just regret that it means I cultivated more of a TF2 audience than I did a Crash Bandicoot audience, because if I could go back in time and change my mind about what I started with, fuck, maybe I should have started... I don't know what I would have started doing, because I didn't start doing video essay stuff until like a solid 1.5 years into my YouTube career. I don't know, figure out some way to do early videos about Crash. Just so that I had a bit more of an audience in that regard. Look at that. Ah. All right, let's pause, everyone. Let me get a drink of water here. Everyone, that's your cue. Pause. I need a drink of water. I need some. You need some. H2O. That shit is good. I only kind of have some problems with some of the extra tracks, mostly, not gonna lie. Okay. To be fair, when I'm talking about Nitro Fueled being a perfect remake, I'm talking about all the stuff that it brought over from the original game. Anything beyond that, like the Nitro Kart or all the DLC, that's where we can start having some debates like, okay, actually, no, I quite like all the Nitro Kart tracks in that game. I've never played the original Crash Nitro Kart, but I do quite like just about all the tracks in CTR Nitro Fueled. Some of those extra tracks, like, I'm not too fond of, like the Winter Wonderland and the like Space Diner one. I like how it looks stylistically, but I don't really enjoy playing on them as much as I do like the original or the Nitro Fueleds. But again, if we're talking purely from the remake point of view of everything it did to improve on the original, yeah, top marks all around. Argue with the wall. Like, I know some people have their like, specifically, like I said, I just recently did a casual playthrough of 100% in Crash 3 on the Insane Trilogy. Shit like these levels in the Insane Trilogy, yes, I'm one of those people who's like, oh, they really messed up the physics of the jet ski. They did. The jet ski does not feel that great in Insane Trilogy, and I will stand by that. I didn't have to run into that. That was my bad. It feels pretty damn smooth here. It feels much better here. Joyride is a sorrow ride. Fuck, which one was Joyride? That's another problem. I think the extra tracks just weren't quite as memorable as CTR or even Nitro Karts. Like, I know I've played through all of them because I was one of those crazy fuckers who went through and got the Beanox crates so that I could get the crate as a character. By the way, amazing extra character choice. It was doing like the Mario Kart World type of, hey, we're just gonna throw in random shit to play as. The winter one, you said? Oh, was that the winter one? That is how forgettable it was, that all I remember was just not enjoying it and not the actual name. Yeah, just not good. But again, not as fair of a comparison. Oh, you're kidding me. I missed one. I know I said we're gonna play this casually, but with these jet ski ones where you can easily kind of get through them and break everything in one go. Okay, come on. There we go. Checkpoint crate is peak node. Exactly! I do love that they made the checkpoint crate, the crate in general, a playable character. Like, it's one of those things where if Mario Kart World wasn't around, I sit there and think, how the hell did Mario Kart not get around to this? Like, why isn't there a way to play as, I don't know, like a question mark block in Mario Kart? Like that, it's such a dumb little thing that I love it. What's up? Welcome, Nub. Welcome. We are playing more Crash Bandicoot. We're playing Crash. Now, given the fact that I have played through this game recently, just casually, I'm already blowing through this a lot faster. I know we're still just in the casual era for the game. I'm blowing through this game a lot faster than I did Crash 2. Like, we're 20 minutes in and I'm already about to face off against the first boss. And we're already at... Oh, we gotta think of a name. What's our name? We did Wrinkly when we did Crash Team Racing and Greasy for Crash 2. Gotta end with a Y. Stumpy. Grungy. I kind of like grungy a little more. Yeah. It still keeps the U. Grungy. Soon we're going to have our amazing little... We're like building a new Kong family. We got Wrinkly Kong. Well, Wrinkly Kong already exists, but we got Greasy Kong, Grungy Kong. I'll go ahead and double save just to be safe. What if my PlayStation randomly crashes and then I lose all the progress? And oh no, I have to replay one of the best Crash games of all time all over again. Oh no. Ah. Well, let's keep it going.
Crash, Coco, store the pretty crystals. Tiny, take them back in Gladiator Arena. Okay,
Tiny. I am gonna try and go for this achievement on this. So this one I accidentally saw during one of the gameplay start demos. Beat Tiny Tiger without moving left or right. That sounds interesting. I've made what I would describe as a mashup of reused leftovers and street food. That's called alchemy, baby. You're mixing random shit together to get something new. Be proud of what you've made. And I immediately misjudged with... Oh, I agree with Gaming Kirby, not gonna lie. I wonder why that is. I don't want to assume that you're the same person, but Also, I gotta say, I don't know if anyone else has had the... Goddamn. 2 in a row. I don't know if anyone else has had the issue, but I do think this fight feels a little bit better than the Insane Trilogy. I don't know. So, something about just the snappiness of... God damn! Thank you for following, Kirby. Orbital Kirby Assault. Oop. I'm just fucking blowing through my lives now. Ugh. I don't even know what happened there. That was on me. Just me getting distracted. Oop. Oop. Yeah, aren't I so great at the game? Holy, he's cooked. I'm a little cooked, but also I'm trying to go for that stupid... No, let's not bother going for the achievement. Let's just play the game. I can do the achievements in my own time. Because some of these achievements are funny, but some of them are a little... What? I touched his ass and he turned around. Oh no, it gave me the pity... Oh, actually, I suppose that could make the achievement a lot more doable, is getting the pity masks. Oh. Lions. Why can't I just spin the lions? Crash. You could easily kill the lions. You kill so many other wild animals. You ride on Polar for fun. See, I'm not cooked. When I'm actually trying to do the boss correctly and not a dumbass preset challenge, I can get through it all without taking any damage. See, not cooked. And we got the body slam now. Well, the big body slam, the big booty slam.
Well done, children. By
Don't.
defeating Tiny, you have unlocked
Why would you call me
the gate
children?
to the next
There are no
time
children here.
travel area. Go back to the center of this time twister and save your progress if you wish. From there, you will see that the gate to the second time travel.
Okay, yeah, you know what? Quiet. Quiet, Aku Aku. I know how to play. I was just letting you speak in case you had anything funny to say. Instead, you called me a child, you stupid mask. Stupid piece of wood. We're not gonna save. Caution thrown into the wind. I have 16 lives. There's no way I'm gonna blow through all of them. He says with daring in his voice.
Why must you continue to be a thorn in our side?
What? Where was
I love this slide.
Tiny was a good fellow. He hated everyone and everything, but a good heart nonetheless. Please be more reasonable with my minions next time.
That's how politicians speak about each other. He hated everyone and everything, but a good heart nonetheless. Alright, will you be playing the GBA Crash games? Yep. All 3 of them. Well, I don't know if I'll count Nitro Kart. Ooh, but wait, ooh. Moral debate here. Do I play the Spyro crossover games? I'll defer to the Wikipedia article of every Crash game to see if that one counts. If it's listed there, then I'll play the crossover one. But if it's not, then I don't have to. I really don't want to. But I feel, I don't know if that would be disingenuous or not to skip it. For anyone who is unaware of what I'm speaking of with that. I got hit. Back during the dark ages of the Crash franchise, or at least from what I've heard is the dark ages. I have not played the games myself to know for sure. There was a fuck-ass crossover of Crash and Spyro that was basically just glorified minigame collections, and they were not good from what I have heard. But again, I can't judge a Crash by his Bandicoot. I can't judge any of these games from what I've heard. I gotta go into them with an open mind and an open heart. Otherwise, what's the point? If I was going off of he says, she says, then it would be like, okay, we're just gonna skip every game until, I don't know, Crash to Insanity. Because that one I have heard mostly positive about. Ow. It's a lot of the more middle of the era games that I've heard the most debatable back and forth on, like Wrath of Cortex or Nitro Kart. I've heard some back and forth on. Twin Sanity is generally, from what I've heard, pretty good. And I've heard positives about the GBA games. So you know what? I look forward to them. I don't know if I'm going to complete every Crash game. I'm for sure going to complete Crash like 3, and maybe I'll go for Crash Wrath of Cortex because, I don't know, seems right. Bonk. Yep, those are the last 3. Burn. I gotta say, while we're on, well, not while we're on the topic of Crash, we're obviously gonna stay on the topic of Crash for playing the game. This might be my favorite. Crash 2 and 3 might have my favorite, like, model for Crash. He looks so dopey. I love it. I love him so much. I know that, like, early on, the goal with the Crash games, they wanted to make like a moving Looney Tunes cartoon was like the idea, an interactive one, and Crash really does kind of fit that aesthetic. All right, let's see if I can. No, I was hoping I could snipe him into the switch. There we go. Just call me a gym whiz. I'm getting another drink of water and I might need to blow my nose with the illness overtaking me. Every time I stop to get a drink of water, you guys gotta stop and get a drink of water too. It's the rules. Yeah, I'm gonna mute and blow. There I am. There I am. You know, someday I'll recreate that image IRL. That emoji. It'll be after face reveal, whenever I do face reveal. I know I've always said that I'm never going to reveal my face, but I feel like it's an inevitability. Even if I don't reveal it myself, someday, like if I ever reach... Actually, no, I'll have confidence in myself. When I reach lofty heights of like being a big time streamer / YouTuber, someone's gonna figure out what I look like. I feel like in this modern day of internet culture, it is impossible to truly stay faceless. I could be wrong. Maybe some people have figured out how to. They're doing that to me tomorrow. I think it's impossible to stay truly faceless, but who knows? Maybe someone's figured out the trick to doing it. Probably like layers of IP fuckery or some shit so that you can't ever get your location figured out. Oop. I wouldn't know any of that. I'm an idiot. Bonk. God, I love... You know, let's get back on to the actual... stream topic. I love Warp's level themes. I love that they went for the time travel approach because it allows them to just kind of do anything they want. Like, it's a very fun approach. Like, obviously, Crash 2 was already a little nebulous in its themes because of the ambiguity of the warp rooms. But this, they're allowed to go even nuttier because it's like, fuck it. Medieval times, Arabian Nights, Chinese. Nah, it's good. I just didn't think it'd be Chinese. All right. Those spinny ones always fuck me up. And these guys. I will say that these levels, they still all suffer. Every Crash game in the original trilogy suffers from the same thing of perspective. It's hard to gauge the perspective a lot of the time. It's like, it's not really their fault. It's just kind of how they had to do these games. Bonk. Boom. 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 There we go. Yeah, I had to do the thwomp noise. It was kind of needed for that. All right. See, I'm very good at what I do here. I mean, theoretically, I'm almost curious. Could I have? I don't think I could have reached those any other way. Not quite, at least. Like, yeah, I know of the funny little slide spin jump thing that lets you get big air, but I don't think I could have reached all those using that. Oop. Oop. Honestly, with how much I love this original trilogy, if I ever got into like hardcore speedrunning, like trying to speedrun games, I don't know, like these games, these original Crash games are maybe not gonna be my first choice, but they're definitely gonna be a top contender. You know, it's either gonna be this or just straight up Crash Team Racing. There we go. Ooh. Crash Team Racing I'm not as confident in because I've seen those speed runs. Oh, and they are fucked up and evil. Have fun? No, you have fun. I hope you do have fun, Cake. Good luck out there. Now I'm pretty sure I've missed some crates because oh, nope, I didn't. No, wait, you get the yellow gem in here, but I can't in this current one. But thank you for joining us, Cake, even if it was just for a little bit. Now we'll go ahead and save now that I'm 2 levels past the boss, just to be safe. You never know. I wish I knew how to do the slide spin jump a little more consistently, because it is a cool little trick. But see, we're already blowing through this game pretty quickly. But I don't know how much of that is just, you know, me remembering, oh yeah, this is how this level goes, because I literally just played it 2 months ago. There, that's how you do it. Oh, Hog Ride. This is another thing that I think the Insane Trilogy wasn't quite as good with. The motorcycle controls are just a little stiffer. Just a little bit. It's not by like a horrible amount or anything, but yeah, no, I'm already remembering how this was to play in Insane Trilogy. It is worse in Insane Trilogy, and I hate being like that because I don't want to fall into the hate mob of Insane Trilogy, because I don't hate the game. I really do love Insane Trilogy and all that it does. But this feels a lot better. Insane Trilogy does a lot good, but it also did a lot bad. Maybe not bad, just not as good as it could have been, you know. And I'm gonna try not to make this whole stream just a bunch of, no. Okay, we gotta redo the race. I was hoping I could get all the crates and get in first, but not quite. It's still tricky. It is tricky, but I do remember on the Insane Trilogy struggling to get all those crates because the slight control difference is just enough to be like, on the first level. Don't even get me started on the later motorcycle levels and like the secret motorcycle level. Like, do not get me started on any of that. Oop. Bam. Bam. All right, now we just got to focus on speed. Re-elect Mayor Cortex. You know, I'd like to say that a purely evil, maniacal man could never be elected for any high power. But clearly, what do you think he ran on? What issues do you think Cortex ran on to become mayor? What positions do you think he, not position, what like problems do you think he tackled head on to get him those votes? Come on, let me cut ahead. Let me cut ahead. That was some ass pull. I'm just that good. Can't keep a good wizard down. Woo. Oh, I thought he was gonna do the crash dance again. That's why I was waiting. All right, tomb time. Do we get another little? Yes, we do. I couldn't quite remember.
Good day, mate.
It's Dingo Dial's the name, and I'm going to get a drink of water. Blah, 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 blah.
So give me the goods and shove off, or I'll roast you.
I love Dingo Dial as a character. He's great. I'm so glad that he was one of those Crash characters that continued to show up. Like beyond. Get through this level without breaking any boxes? Is that even possible? I guess maybe if you do a spin jump over, or not a spin jump, if you do a perfect slide jump over that. That's one of those evil achievements. Whoop. But I'm so happy that Dingo Dial was like a reoccurring villain. Like some characters, it's like, yeah, I don't really mind that they didn't show up again. Like, did anyone give a shit about Koala Kong? Anyone? I don't. But maybe there are some Koala Kong stands out there that ride or die that guy. They're like, oh yeah, remember when he threw rocks at you in Crash 1? Like, kind of hard to forget. That's really the only thing he ever does. Oh. No, I spun all them away. All right, so there we go. Trying to think, who else is in like just Crash 1 that never showed up again? Was it just Koala Kong? Like I'm thinking on maybe it was just Koala Kong. He was like the only one. And Nitro Fueled doesn't count because Nitro Fueled was the everyone is here of the Crash series. The original CTR can count because, you know, Papu appears again, even though he's similar to Koala Kong, that if we didn't count CTR, he literally was just in the first game and then no one really gave a shit, but then they gave him his whole level. Fuck you in your jars, monkey. Oh. I'm gonna leave him. He's fine. He's just doing his job of pulling that lever. I don't have to kill him. Be careful. All right. You know what? I'm gonna admit I'm not usually too fond. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and steal this. I don't have the purple gem. Oh, you're kidding me, right? Oh. Oh, we might as well take that. That is literally just like the clip from Crash 2 that I got of me getting invincibility and immediately dive bombing off the side of the fucking platform. I just do it too often. I just grab it and go. Ah, wait. Gotta think a little bit here. See, that time I didn't just grab and go. Little bit of brain power was used there. Just a little. But now I'm actually scratching my brain. What were all the bosses? Oh, I guess Pinstripe didn't. No, Pinstripe did show up again. He was in CTR. Oh, God. I hate this segment because it's got a lot of awkward timings with... There we go. Alright, I'll leave you because you're just doing your job. You, on the other hand, are fucked up and evil. I know, maybe... You're fucking kidding me. It's fine. There we go. See? It's fine. I'm fine. I got thrown off from spinning that guy. Have I gotten all the crates here? I don't know. I didn't because I couldn't do the purple path. Unless it's one of those bonus things. Oh, no, but I'm missing like a lot of crates. There we go. We're slowly making our way through. Hey, Boo Boo Bear. I'm slowly making my way through Crash Bandicoot Warped. He only does the crash dance when you get one of the gems. I keep forgetting that. Alright, Tomb Time's complete. Midnight Run, another Coco level. I love Coco, so I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Coco's great. I'm very happy that she continues to be like a supporting character in the series. Oop. I really do just love the like supporting cast of the Crash series, and it's what makes me wish for more Crash games all the time. Outside of just how fun they are, but like I don't know, this world is so interesting. I especially love Brio. Brio is great, and I think he deserves to show up more. Whether he is a straight up villain or in stuff like Crash 2 where he's weirdly like a supporting character, I'm still not quite sure how that works. Also, I'm missing a ton of crates. It's fine. Like I said, I'm coming back for some of them. Oh shit, we're also gonna have to come back and redo all these levels for all the relic races. That I'm also looking forward to. God, the relic races was such a genuine genius idea to make basically speedrunning like just a dead-ass mechanic. Hey, we're gonna add some hidden collectibles and like progression behind having to beat these levels as fast as humanly possible. Okay, not as fast as humanly possible. Speedrunners can definitely attest to how much faster you can go, but still beating the levels like in the relic times are pretty damn fast, and I love that. Like, I can't think of too many platformers that have speedrunning like that as a baked-in core mechanic. I guess you could argue something like Sonic, but I don't know how often in the games. I'm gonna drink of water here after I say the sentence. Oh no, I'm not. No, hang on. Actually, I'll get a drink first. Obviously, since I've yet to play all the games, I can't think of any Sonic games that has it as like a main progression point. You know, obviously stuff like the 3D Sonic games have the ranking system where it's like, barely made it. You know, that type stuff. But that's not really progression. That's more just like a pat on the back. Like, how good did you do? Type stuff. Unless I'm mistaken and it is tied to progression. I'm more of a Crash guy. What am I, a plumber? Can I beat him in less than 40 seconds? I think there's a way you can glitch and like get around his ice barrier. Oh yeah, you definitely can. Oh, I'm so good. I don't know how consistently I can do that. Because it requires the fucked up super jump that's like hard to pull off. There we go. There we go. I want to see how consistently I can pull that off. There. Oh, it just sent all the fucking YouTube messages again. I still will never be able to figure out what the issue is there. No! Ah, come on! Wait. Oh, wait, it counts? It doesn't count. Well, it counts for the achievement's sake, but it doesn't count for me's sake. Oh, I can do that so much faster if I just jump on him, I guess. That is so fast. Look at me, I'm a real speedrunner, Mom. Look at that. That was... I don't think you can do that glitch in the in the Insane Trilogy. Defeat Dingodile and get the double jump. Actually, I should check when I'm going through these achievements. Are there any missable ones? I don't know if there are, and I should have checked before I started, just so I could know for, you know, future tense. Are there any missable? It does not. Ooh. This one doesn't have any missable ones. Look at that. Also, I don't know why it logged me out of retro achievements. I'm upset about that. Also, you didn't do the jumping, the dance again, Crash. So look, there we go. This is another big thing with Crash 3 that I think really helps it stand out and be so much better than its like previous two, is the collectible power-ups and upgrades that you get for beating each of the bosses. It's a really damn cool concept. Like, okay, this double jump is a little finicky. You can only do it like the height. But you can still get some pretty insane air if you combine all the tricks together. Like, look at that. That is some pretty big air. I don't know where that's like usable outside of, you know, where you're intended to double jump.
Haven't we gotten far for a pair of fuzzy marsupials? I am Dr. Nefarious Tropy, master of time and creator of the very time twister machine you see before you.
I love how he
Uka
looks.
Uka and Dr. Cortex have sent me to end this little charade, so you won't be leaving my area with the crystals. I swear it.
Uh-huh. Sure. I do really love them. All right. Beat Dynamite without breaking 14 or more crystals. Oh yeah, double jump. Beep. Oh, I love how these things look. I'm pretty sure these are supposed to be like failed YouTube chat. What the fuck? You did it twice within like 10 minutes. God, someone call up Stream Elements. Is it Streamlabs or Stream Elements? I can't remember which one I use. Someone call them up and tell them multi-chat is broken. Don't get tech support on. I don't know why it does that all the time. It's always random. Like, it didn't do it a single time last night, and now it's done it multiple times tonight. I just don't know what the precedence is for it. Precedence. Words. Hey, look. It's Rex. Everyone loves Rex. I love Rex, at least. He's great. Or Baby T, I think is his like actual canon name, as per, you know, Crash Nitro Fueled. I don't know if it's said otherwise. These are cool. These are cool because it feels like the traditional like vehicle animal riding stuff, but like you have more direct control, and it's over there. It's only a portion of the level too, which is what makes it all the cooler, in my opinion. I don't think there was anything else up there. All right, bonk, bonk, bonk. Up. Anything up there? Sometimes these crash devs... Oh no, there's an invisible ceiling up there. Sometimes those crash devs are gonna hide shit in peculiar places. Bonus room. The Cadicrus bounds round. Ah. You know what? Since we're breezing through this game, since we're breezing on through, let's talk. This game has a fucking fantastic soundtrack. Like, damn near every song on this is, dare I say, pure platinum. I'm not explaining the joke. You either get it or you don't. Whoop. There we go. Specifically, like the main theme and the time twister theme and stuff. It's iconic. These games really do deserve their iconicity. They're like, they deserve their claims to fame of being like the most popular PlayStation games of all time. You know, I don't know. I've seen some people try to argue if Crash should count in like the grand scheme of gaming type conversation, but I think he does. I think these games truly, at least this game in the trilogy, and also Crash 2 and 3 specifically, stand the test of time and hold up pretty damn well. They hold up a lot better than, I don't know, what's some shade I can throw of some first game entries. They hold up better than Sonic 1. Hold up better than Super Mario Bros. 1. Now those are unfair because those are like 2D platformers. The issue is I can't say it holds up better than Mario 64 because admittedly I'll gas the Crash series as much as I can, and I do think CTR is better. I do prefer Mario 64 over like the Crash trilogy. I still really love the Crash trilogy. Don't get me wrong here. But Mario 64 is better, in my opinion. Sonic 1 was not that good. It really wasn't. It really, really wasn't. A great starting point, but the zones were not it. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I gotta give not Crash 1, Sonic 1 play sometime again. Sonic 2 or CD were a lot better. I quite liked Sonic CD of what I've played. I think the thing is, the only Sonic game I've ever beaten, like all the way through, was Sonic Rush when I was younger. I haven't gone through and beaten any other Sonic games just because they're not quite my cup of tea overall. If I want a fast platformer, I'll play Crash and do all the relic races. Or you know, try my best to like speed run Mario World. All right. Now, I think I'm gonna go ahead and try and go for getting the colored gym in this one because I believe with this level you gotta like, there's like an iron checkpoint crate to break, and then you have to like do, we gotta break an iron checkpoint crate and then get all the, not a checkpoint, we gotta break one of those exclamation point crates and then get all the way back to there to activate that, so we can get through there. Whoop. That's fine. That's doable. I'm cool. I'm awesome. Ugh. Come on, shoot. I'm trying to think, what were some other like early 3D platforms I can throw shade at in comparison? I'd argue that I prefer Crash over Sonic Adventure, but you know, seeing as I've never been too big on Crash, kind of a moot point. Bubsy barely counts. Bubsy 3D was a rushed and horrible game because they just needed to throw something out. Well, Bubsy was still quote-unquote relevant. No, I didn't want to get rid of that. Okay. No, haha, don't kill yourself. You're so beautiful. That's how I felt getting rid of that. Saying Bubsy was a bad first 3D platform was like saying, oh, this infant can't make a good omelet. Like, it... My guy... He's just thrown out there. He doesn't know what he's doing. And the only other, like, 3D platformer I can specifically be like, oh, yeah, these games are so much better, is Crash 1, but like, yeah, I'd hope so that the sequels would be better than the first one. All right, so we gotta boop. Bam, 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 bam. And they're nice enough to give you a checkpoint crate here. I don't know. It took some time for a lot of 3D platformers to really happen because it was still a very new thing. It was still new and scary territory for like a lot of things, for a lot of franchises. That I'm really sitting here, scratch my noggin, trying to think where some other early 3D platformers that weren't Sonic, Mario, or Bubsy or Crash, you know? Bonk. Look at that. Both gems, no deaths. I'm hot and awesome. I'm hot. Beep, beep. I don't remember what song that is. It like beamed into my forehead as I was saying that out loud. I'm gonna pull up on another monitor. Early signs of pregnancy. Why is that the first autofill? Early 3D platformers. Big old list of 3D platformers ordered by console? No. What were like some of the first? Chronological timeline. Alpha waves in 1990. Oh, that doesn't count. That's not really. Maybe it counts as 3D. I don't know. Some things count like stuff like a jumping flash as being one of the first, and that's not something I even know of. Bug? What's bug? The fuck is bug? Hang on, I'm looking this up on another monitor. Bug, PC game 95. Oh, this looks crusty. Does this count as 3D? No, this is like 2.5D. I'm not putting this up on stream. Go look up bug, exclamation part, PC. That's not 3D. That's not a 3D game. Revisionist history here, trying to claim that's a 3D game. Anyways, it's high time we get back to the rest of this game. Actually, it's high time to get a drink of water because I'm quite thirsty.
So, you pesky little rats aren't going to back off, eh? Just to continue to gather crystals and see what I do.
What you're gonna do is be a big old bitch and then not be important until it's about time. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I'm not playing this on a Game Boy Advance. That's on until we get to Crash. Whichever one was on the GBA, you know. What were the names of them? It was like Entranced and Huge Adventure. I believe those were the Crash games for the GBA. I know Nitro Kart was also on there, and then there was Crash Purple, which was the Spyro game. Was it the Huge Adventure? I know it had like a different name in Europe. What was it? Oh, Crash XS was what it was called in Europe. That's what I'm thinking of. Brain had to activate a little there. Oh, fuck off. I remember this was one of those levels that I replayed a lot in my casual playthrough for the relic time. This was one of the bitches for the relic time. Good music though. It's a very good thing we are going through and getting all these lives, because just like Crash 2, it does a very cool gameplay approach of the base game. Pretty easy just to beat. You know? Point A to point B progression. Not that hard, and, you know, the difficulty ramps up in a logical way. Going for completion? Ooh, boy, does it get difficult. I mean, not like Crash 1 difficult, but it's still pretty damn difficult. Oh, just that. I don't know why it was making that so complicated and cumbersome. That's just me, teehee. I want to kiss whatever dev at Naughty Dog said, yep, we're going to make sure that the bouncing crates only need 5 bounces. I want to kiss whoever it was. Unless it was the one, like, the main guy at Naughty Dog that has said some questionable stuff. Drummer? Jason Drummer, whatever his name was. The main guy behind, like, The Last of Us. I know he said some questionable shit. Oh, we can't even get all the crates here. Wow. Bam, 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 bam. Ah. Classic sounds are also so damn good in this game. Come on. Whoa, 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 whoa. You, I'm just gonna ignore. You seem pretty chill. Oh, the knife guy. He ended some platinum relic go. Well, actually, I never went for platinum. I'm just remembering in this game. I went for gold. I'm not sure if we're gonna go for platinum in these playthroughs. It's gonna depend on how masochistic I feel. Like, we're definitely gonna have to go for gold. That's necessary for completion. But I'm on the fence of if I want to go and do. I did not mean to do any of that. It's a-okay. Oop. I mean, at the start of the stream, I was already talking myself into, well, maybe I will go ahead and play Crash Team Racing, despite the fact that I've already beaten it 101% in a previous stream, because that game is so damn good that I'd be willing to do it all again in one big stream. And who knows, maybe if things line up correctly. Now, let me check my handy dandy calendar here. What day? Damn. If it lines up correctly, if we get Crash 3 done before a specific day in February, I'm not gonna say what. I'm gonna keep my secrets. Fuck you, I'm allowed to. No, not fuck you, but like, it would be a very special stream to do it on a specific day. It's all gonna come down to how quickly I beat all of Warped. All right, let's see if we can get the gem and the crystal all in one go. Probably not. But, you know, I'll still try. There. Yep, that's why. The turning is better in this game, but, like, not by that much. It's still a little questionable. Let's see if we can at least get the crystal. Out of my way! Quit hogging the road! I love the sounds and music of these levels. And God, the feel of the vibration on my definitely real PS1 DualShock controller. It is just so good. Might have to restart. I'm struggling because I forgot how hard you had to take some of these turns to make them. Okay. Was that my fault? Not really. I'm doing the best I can. I'm a marsupial on a motorcycle. I'm doing what I can here, game. Also, I am just now noticing the white lines are kind of floating above the road. The white lines on the side. That is some interesting visual fuckery there, game. Okay, we gotta restart and try a lot better. Do you lose a life for losing the race? I don't think you do. Yeah, let me get a drink of water. Ooh. Which one was that? Level 14? Yeah. Let's try and go again. Let's see how long I can get stuck on one level. Now, even though I did manage, I took some Dayquil and I'm medicine maxing and everything, I could still end up ending stream early if I get like sleepy from it. Damn you, Dayquil, making me just a little bit too sleepy. And also my general poor health right now. I know I missed that crate. I'm going for the speedy. I'm going for speed. Back off. I'll come back and get all the crates later. Don't worry. I mean, I kind of have to take this jump. Okay. Got some wiggly roads up ahead. Why are all the police officers just sitting there? Why aren't they arresting like any of these dangerous driver? You fuck. Cool Gamer, welcome. Welcome. We are on our way to beating Crash 3. Very slowly but surely. And I'm actually gonna quit out this level and start over because, God, I'm not a fan of this level as much. But the game's still solid overall. You've missed a lot. I know we've only been live for a little over an hour. We've been blowing through this game. Just because it's the one of the original trilogy I know the most. And even though I still have to do a lot of going back and combing through, we're still already on the third world. I'm just having a jolly old time, taking it easy since I'm still coming off of whatever, you know, plague I was being entranced by last night. You can kind of hear in my voice. I took some Dayquil and it helped a little. I should be hopefully good by Monday. I want to be really good and done by Monday so that I can be all set to stream Anton Blast, because I look forward to that game a lot. Screw it, maybe we can go ahead and get the crystal and the gym all in one go. Oh. God, there's a bot in chat. Get out of here. Ban. Death. No bots allowed. Get the fuck out of here. How do they keep finding me? Why do they all want me so bad? Trust me, bots, my streams are not that good to try and piggyback off here. Doing media share right now is a little evil because I quite like this music and I can't pause it. But I could be about to lose. Come on, come on. Can I speed up and get ahead? How many crates? We're still missing 7 crates. 6 crates. Hello, Baxter Rabbit, lol. Welcome. Come on. Come on. No, 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 game. No, no, no. Come on, game. Don't do this to me. I missed a crate. Oh, and I'm slowing down a lot. Okay. I'll have to come back and get all the crates later. I missed one! I missed 1 crate. What song did he even play? Is that Mega Man? I can't see up there. The media share is tiny. Oh, wait, wait, wait. I can make the media share big again because we're in 4x3 mode. I saw that blue guy on the right and thought it was Mega Man. Well, welcome back, Sir Rabbit. Let me mute the in-game audio if we're gonna have the... Alright. Continuing our Crash playthrough. Double header. Named for how the level has 2 exits. This is a lie.
Well, you've crashed a few parties before, but I never expected
The whip
you
indie
to
game
do
called
that.
Varminal.
If you don't turn
Any relation to Barnyard with a name like that?
Inflict 1,000 years of suffering on you and the entire universe.
Thank you, Uka Uka. I'm getting a drink of water as this starts. Oop. It's a spiritual successor to the Mario and Luigi RPGs? Oh, I'm gonna guess it would have been started around the time that like Brothership wasn't happening. Now that Brothership, I don't know why I went at him. I can just ignore him. I am going to break boxes, game. You can't stop me. Those achievements to get through levels without breaking boxes are actually really fucked up and evil. Why would you do this? Crash is all about breaking boxes. Ow, I thought I hopped on the frog. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Bonk. Alright, can I get away with doing... Ah, not quite. I want to see if I can get away with that, but I'm not as skilled as I thought I was, and now it doesn't matter because it's no longer a one-up crate. Oh, we also got it. Actually, will it blow all those up? Yes, it will. Very clean and tidy. Clean and tidy. Nice and tidy is what I meant. Clean and tidy mean the same thing. Brain, work with me here. Oop. Oh, come on. Bonk. Oop. See how good I am when I stop and focus? Yeah, I want that. Oop. Oh, come on. I wasn't moving. I should have only broken the bottom one. Isn't that how that works, or am I thinking Crash 4? I could be thinking Crash 4. Break. God, it is surreal hearing all this without the music. And if anyone joins in, you know, with the media share not going, they're gonna think, is something wrong? Did you break the game, wizard? Yeah, I broke the game. I muted only the music. Alright. That's how you do it. Did it activate this TNT? It did not. Whoop. Yep. Oh, here comes the sniffles back in. Yeah, I don't know how long we're gonna go for with my nose kind of being like this. Yep. That in time. That's a game I should definitely put on my radar to play in the future. I've played like a wee bit of it, but not enough to really get an opinion other than, yeah, it's fun. It's fine. But this song I've heard and I quite like. I don't remember what it's called, but I know this like theme. No more? That was weird. I don't know why I jumped on that crate and didn't break it. Mysteries of Crash. Someone's gotta do... Oh, no, no, no. That's gonna blow up the... Yeah. I may not be fucked. Hang on. Wait. Come on, it's that last one. I might be able to. I might be able to. I might be able to. If I can do some like. Hang on. No, I can't reach it from there. There's got to be a way, right? Come on. I want it so bad. No. I mean, I already died on this level, so. Oh, that was a horrible. Hang on. Let me take a hot second and like mute and blow my nose. Goddamn illness. Ugh, I swear to fucking God. I hate it when I get like this because I feel fine. I feel great. I'm just a little tired and I'm a little sniffly is all. The little tired is fine. I can just power through that, but the sniffly is gross because then you guys gotta listen to that and I don't want you guys to listen to that. I hate it. Don't get sick. Wash your hands all the time, everywhere. You so much as look at someone in public. Wash your hands so you don't catch the illness. All right, let me. That's how you're supposed to do it. There you go. But now I know I could just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should give me 5 more. Yep. Yep. And then I don't know why that wasn't like a body slam. That was just me falling from a very tall spot. I'm fairly certain, I could be wrong. I think Crash 3 got rid of the death routes, which I don't mind too much. They were just kind of stressful. You had to like, oh, I really have to make sure I never die at all in this level, otherwise I might miss some crates. Which, obviously, early game, that's not too big of an issue, but as it goes on and gets harder, that's like a bigger and bigger ask. Bonk. I should look up what this song is called later because it's damn good. I feel like I've heard it specifically from somewhere before that wasn't, you know, just a Hat in Time. Oh, who cares? I'll come back. Suspicious user activity Twitch is warning you about? My guy, I already got rid of him. This is why I never trust. Oh, okay. Media share is over for now, so I'm going to quickly turn the music back on. Oh, for that split second time twister.
You little vermin are way too stupid to understand.
That's offensive. You can't say that anymore, Entropy.
You've done it.
Okay, never mind. Music's back. Hold on, Entropy. Hold on, my iPod's going off. Beat Entropy with less than 20 jumps. It's a very specific achievement.
Now you're on my time, you little skunk.
Now you're on my time. I love that voice. I don't quite remember how this boss fight plays out. You kind of have to do these jumps. Maybe not that one. Oh, I thought the boss fight ended. I swear to God, if I had accidentally like died there. I'm trying to watch my jumps. I don't know how many jumps I've done so far. Could you, in theory? Probably not. I was gonna say, could you, in theory, get past all that? Ah! Oh, he's gone! Fewer than 20 jumps. God, that's like barely any to work with. I mean, I can get through that easily now. Can I stand back here and not get hurt? No, even if I stand all the way back there. Death. Up. Bonk. I don't know, maybe I could have gone across that gap. If I stand all the way over here and run to the left. No, I dodged it a minute ago. How was I dodging it a minute ago? Oh, I guess if I slide. Hup. Yeah, that works. I want to see for back here. Okay, it does reach all the way back. I want to try something here. And he does this. No. Oh, it's random each time. So I guess maybe there could be a platform where I don't have to jump twice to get across. I love the sound effects he makes. The I just love Entropy. He might be my favorite of the Crash bosses. I'm already a sucker, like a huge sucker for time travel shenanigans. And that's one of the main reasons why I really love Crash Warped is all the time travel shenanigans, but also just look at him. He's got like that steampunk clockwork thing going on, and I love him for it. Now you're on my time, you little skunk. Boom, there we go.
My time is up.
He's dead.
Soon will be too.
Soon yours will be too. He's just dead. Oh, did I get the power up? No, shut up, Uka. I have to make sure. Did I actually grab the power up, or did I accidentally go into the portal without grabbing it? Do I have to redo the whole fight? That'd be funny if I. Okay, no, we got it. I had to be sure. It's this. The Death Tornado Spin, which, when combined with this, allows you to glide. Which, combining everything, gives you some pretty big, long jumps. All right, let's go ahead and save here. So yeah, we're already... I would wager, unless I really fuck up somewhere, I'm probably gonna be able to blow through like the main part of this game in tonight's stream. That is how quick like the main portion is. But all the like combing through and doing everything is genuinely really hard. Oop. Sphinxinator. I mean, that name doesn't make too much sense, because like you can't sphinxinate someone. I'm getting a drink of water. Hang on. Now this is where the level design starts getting a little sneaky, because look, they put something back here just to fuck with you. They also do the splitting path right at the very start. And that's a good usage of the Death Tornado Spin, you know, having you use it right away at the start of the first level that you have it unlocked. I think I could have gone down the right path first and then come back and done this, but oh well. Ooh. Oh yeah, because now I have to make my way backwards to get all the crates that are back here. I gotta figure out how I'm doing that. I mean, you're easily enough to kill. Well, holy shit, Bampton, what are you doing here? Where? What is this song? I don't recognize it. It's clearly the Spamton motif. Then again, I've not played past chapter 1. Alright, here we go. I guess theoretically, maybe I could have gone to the end of this path and Death Tornado spun all the way across. I just love how it looks. Like these are all the Spamton motifs. Alright. Yep, yep. Oh, really? You're gonna count that? Get out of here. This is another one that I remember not having a good time doing the relic race on. And can you blame me? Look at this level. Look at this bullshit. Thank you for destroying those nitros for me at least. Oh, you're fucking kidding me? No, we're gonna play through casually. Hip, hip. We'll play through casually and we'll come back. I ain't going through all that RN. I probably could have gone through that quicker. Okay, now I am gonna kill you because you killed me this time. I do love, okay, this is a small thing, but I love this. After you kill him, you can activate the crate. Like, that's such a cute little detail. Come on. How can anyone hate Crash 3 when you got stuff like that? Oh, holy shit, Bubsy. All right. Pinksinate. All right. Y'all, can y'all imagine if we lived in the alternate timeline where Bubsy did well and it was Crash that like faded into obscurity for decades? I don't want to live in that timeline, but like can we think about it? Like, what if Bubsy 1 and 2 did so well and then like Bubsy 3 did even better that it became like the big thing? Actually, that's not really a fair comparison. What would be a fair comparison? Sonic over Bubsy, because they released around the same time. I know that Sonic came first and that Bubsy was really just to ride the coattails. But like, alternate timeline here, guys. Think about it. Imagine how crazy it would have been. We get Bubsy 1, 2, 3, Bubsy Adventure, Bubsy Mania. It'd be one screwy of a timeline. Sorry, you gotta die. You killed me last time. If I got through without dying, then I would have been okay with sparing you. All the slurp noises for eating. I'm always gonna love that. You missed your crate, I think. I've missed a few. I've established that I'm just kind of going through this like with how we did I missed some way back at the beginning at the split path thing and I didn't want to redo it. Are you kidding me? I'm going through this casually, then I'll come back and do the combing like I did with Crash 2. This is one of those levels I didn't want to do the combing on because of the annoying split path thing at the very beginning. Thank you for showing concern. Oh. This level in particular, I didn't want to deal with the nonsense of. Can I get around this? Like, I can do that. Why is it like this? Bonk. Is that gonna destroy all of them? Yeah. Okay. And we're gonna slow down because I feel like if I speed through, kill them all! Kill them all! Kill them all! Death. Yeah. See, I missed quite a few. But that's also probably because I didn't do the bonus round either, because it's like, why would I bother? I'm here for the crystals so I can get to the end of the game, and then future streams will be me going through everything with a fine-tooth comb. I should actually save. 'Cause I don't think I saved after beating Entropy. Just to be safe. Save to be safe. No, I did. I did save after Entropy. Better safe than sorry. Water break. Everyone, water break. Everyone, come on. Drink water. Let's see. What can we talk about just as casual discussion? Oh, here. Time to give my 2 cents on random gamer news. Mucus. You gross. I saw that apparently Nintendo confirmed that trying to speak here. They confirmed that you will not be able to make QR codes for Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. Which, to be fair, with how much more freedom you get with like the ability to draw, it's going to be very easy for people to make some very saucy characters, let's say, for lack of a better term. And I saw a lot of people complaining about that at first, but I honestly see it as an overall win. It kind of forces you to be creative with the denizens of your islands. I know a big draw that Miitopia had was the whole, oh, everyone can make a character and then they upload a QR code and then you can have Freddy Fazbear on your island. It's like, yeah, that's funny. It is funny, but I think with a game like Miitopia, the whole angle of like, it's your island, you have to make all this, I think it works more to have it be you have to create everything from scratch. You can't share or copy. I guess at most people could just like copy the base Miis, but you still have to do a lot of the work on your own. And I like it that way, damn it. I think it's a good decision. Nintendo makes a good decision for once, all right? And I stand by it. Come on, healing balloon, heal me! Thank you, goddamn. There we go. Alright, stretch. Like, I did see a decent amount of complaining from people saying, like, oh no, why can't we share QR codes? It's like, buddy, do you realize the amount of boobs people are going to be making day one because of all the ability to just fucking draw everything? There will be many boobs. And you know what? Good for the people who want to do that. Good on you. Do that if you want to do it. I don't care. Your life. It's your Tomodachi life. I'm not gonna mind. It's gonna play into my whole I've been trying to get better at drawing thing, because it's gonna force me to be like, oh fuck, I want Urbosa on my island so I can riz her up. Fuck it, guess I gotta draw her. I don't mind. It'll force me to be more creative. I want to start making a list of all the characters I want to put on my island, so I can kind of plan it out a little bit. Like, I'm obviously gonna put myself. That's obviously gonna happen. And as I've just alluded to, Urbosa from Legend of Zelda. Look, we can all be adults here, and I can say I would like to marry her. Everyone gets their one. Everyone gets their one fictional character that they're allowed to just unabashedly be like, yes, would, please. And at least it's not like I'm doing like a really weird one or something like that. Alright, are there any crates I'm missing over here? I don't think so. I won't mind coming back to this because honestly, I quite like the jet ski levels in the original game, not in the Insane Trilogy. I said this earlier on the stream. The Insane Trilogy, it wasn't as good with these levels. It made mistakes. You know, we all make mistakes, so can't judge. I should put Crash. I should put Crash on my Tomodachi Life Island when I stream the game. I think that'll be funny. Letty in. He's for sure going on there. My beautiful bastard son. Oh no, Shark. I think what important to the lore of the Wizard Channel characters do I need to put into Tomodachi Life? I guess maybe I can check my 3DS copy of Tomodachi Life and see like who did we put on there when I streamed it a while back. Maybe I'll add some of the people from Miitopia. You could get Marge. I should not try and do the Marge voice while I'm sick. But I could go for it. Fuck you, pigeon. I could put Marge in the game. Oh boy. These levels are so surreal without the music playing. I don't want to turn it back on because I know for a fact I'll turn it back on and immediately someone's going to put something on the media share. No fault. You know, no fault of your own. That's why the media share is here, for people to put stuff on it. Ah, I ran right into him. I was trying to slow down. We're getting towards the end of the level. Let's hope that I didn't miss too many crates. I think I missed some. It's fine. I really don't mind having to come back to a level like this. Oh, never mind. We're not almost done. I saw the crystal and assumed. I'm gonna be just about there. Okay. Be careful. Careful, Luigi. I don't know why I said careful, Luigi, like that. Brain, help me here. Brain, I know you're coming on with cold or flu or whatever plague, but you gotta make a little bit of sense for our viewers. Just a wee bit. Oh, you fucking kidding me? I missed one? Got like full speed and do that to get some of them. A little finicky, but I don't mind. It's not finicky, it requires finesse. That's how I'll word it. It requires a delicate touch of a gamer to pull off some of this. And I still missed some. I missed like 5. It's fine. Oh, I need to blow again. The fuck is going on there? I'm muted to blow my nose. Is this Rivals? I guess it's. I'm gonna assume. Yeah, that's Rival of Aether, with characters from I don't know, just a few more matches, a few quick matches. I assume. I've yet to play a few quick matches. I've heard it's good. I just haven't gotten around to it. I don't like Injin. I've never liked Injin. He's so weird. Get out of my face. Go away. You're gross. You're weird. Ding ding. I did it. I'm smart. What do I win? Also, this was so cool. This is why I love the time travel gimmick. You get a stage set in the future. It's cool. They didn't limit themselves to be like, fuck it, we're only going into the past. Oop. It's just a nice gimmick. I'm a simple man. This is a cool gimmick to me, okay? Ooh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna speed through the casual portion of the game, and then regardless of how long I would have on my normal amount of time I would stream, might call it, because oh, this Dayquil making me kind of sleepy. Oop. I should really give a few quick matches a try. Maybe I'll pin that down for a February stream. Ugh. The future is so quiet. You know, honestly, with the music off, it allows me to kind of appreciate the sound design that goes into Crash. Because Crash has some fucking amazing sound design. Like, listen to all this shit going off! Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's great. I love it. Look. Oh, that automatically makes you do the death tornado. Interesting. I'll have to watch out for that in the future. Stupid camera. Get out of my face. Stupid other camera. Also get out of my face. I think that's new from Crash 2. It appears that it'll automatically like break TNT that are off screen. That's like a very handy feature. The amount of bonus rooms that fucked me over because I activated the TNT a little too early. Also, yes, I could have just flown over all that. Oh, here we go. Here we go. A big old bonus room. I'm gonna turn the music back on for this part, because I like the bonus room music. I'll turn it off if the media share starts. Alright, we got a double jump tornado spin. It's a little finicky there. It is very easy to die at that little portion there. He says, not from experience. Totally. Bonk. Duh. I don't know why I pulled what I did there. Yep. I also just love the future music. Okay. I hear you, but I don't see you. Where are you? Bonk. Yeah, we missed a lot. I think this is one of those where you have to get a secret path on a future level. Ugh. It's fine. It's all good, baby. We're already almost done with the third level. Tomb Waiter. Oh, this is one I despise doing the relic race for, because it's a lot of, if the name wasn't a clue, wading through water. The gimmick with this level is the water. If you touch it at all, you die, and I hate it. Such a lame gimmick. Well, not if you touch it at all, but if you touch it while it's like low. Because apparently Crash can no longer swim. Actually, I guess it makes sense because in the water levels he is wearing. You know what? I was gonna complain about having to mute the music. I don't mind. Kirby Superstar Ultra, goated soundtrack. Ooh. Not really fitting. Ah, I was too slow. That's fine. Maybe, wait. Ah! I was seeing if there was any way I could, like, maybe do the Crash Death Tornado spin under the platform. Oh, and I fucked it up there. I'm glad these don't eat away at lives. Oh. Yeah, we gotta beat this game soon. My plague. The plague. It is consuming me. I just gotta get cleared up by Monday. Whoop. That's it. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I think we gotta like hip. It says Death Tornado Spin. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh yeah, because I do have to get over all that. Now I know it's probably gonna auto activate if I get on the platform, but I'm gonna go and wait. Oh, don't. I fucked it up. Well, because I went on it as it was exploding, so it didn't count. I hate this level. Now you'll hopefully understand why I hate it so much. Fuck it. Look at that. Look at that little speedrunner trick. Fuck needing to wait for the water. Now I do have to wait for it here because there's no way I can speedrunner trick my way through all that. But oh, you're kidding me! I landed on the platform though. Aku, why didn't you save me? Oh, we gotta redo all that bullshit. All right, waiting's for losers. Never mind. We didn't have to wait, but like. I'm still going ahead and breaking every crate just on the off chance that it counted those nitros that didn't quite break all the way. All right, now we'll wait because we're a loser. All right, I'm glad it didn't count this because that was some weird. Oh, we couldn't even get off. I wanted to because of that. They don't have whichever. It is lame ass instant death water. It's why I'm generally not a fan of this level and why it's a bitch to do the relic race for. You're kidding me. That one was my fault. No. No, Crash. You're not drowning today. At least not in that. Not like that. This is why the Death Tornado Spin is cool, though. Because that at least allows you to skip a little bit of it. Unless you know you mess up a jump like I do. Unless, like me, you don't mess up a jump. Like I do. The water is also... The water sounds are also just kind of gross. Like, it sounds like someone flushing a toilet, man. Ugh. But we're almost through it. I remember on this level specifically, this part wasn't terribly long. How can he swim? He's a mummy! The Wumpa sound effect is really good. I love it. Let's go! Tomb Waiter! No one's favorite level! Anyways, I was going to sleep, Lolo. Okay, well, thank you for stopping by, Glitchy Dust. Stick the stream on. It'll be good ASMR while you sleep. I promise I won't scream or yell or anything, teehee. Definitely. You can trust me. Oh, don't crash. I swear to God, if you die from that. Oh, look at that. I apparently did get all the crates. I really thought I missed some. That deserves a big old sippy of water. No, put the cup away from your mouth. I am out of water now, so even if I wasn't stopping the stream soon because of illness, no one's favorite level 100%. Exactly. I almost want to say Tomb Waiter is my least favorite from this game, or it's like up there. All right, music back on now that the media share is over. Light sleep without sorry. Anyway, light sleep without sorry for not lurking. Good luck, have fun. Don't worry about it. Thank you for just popping in at all.
You want to go a few rounds?
So thank you for wishing me luck.
We'll see.
Shut up, Engine. I still hate you. Engine's like my least favorite bosses. Not for like how the bosses are. Oh, okay. The controls are all reversed. The controls are reversed. He truly is evil. I wasn't expecting reverse controls. God, this feels so strange. Crash is not a game that works with reverse controls like this. It's fine. I can just shoot his belly button. Belly button out of commission. Put that thing away. I guess I'm gonna have to shoot his guns. Oh, there we go. Hey, look at that. Hey, look at that. His missile launcher things have got to be low, right? Come on. Oh, that's right. We get a part 2. Do I at least get my health back? No, I don't think I do. Oh, we're still reversed. It still feels very fucked. Do I want to shoot that? God. I don't remember disliking. I don't remember disliking this part in the Insane Trilogy. So maybe this is one of those things that the Insane Trilogy improved. One of the few things. Die. You die already. God, and nope. Do we have to restart the whole fight? Oh, we have to restart the whole annoying boss fight again. Okay, sure. The achievement is to beat him with 90% of life left. I don't know how well we're gonna do that when we get up to that final phase. Take out the belly button first. There we go. shoot the gun while it's up. And okay, I really thought that other missile launcher panel would open up. This is a very annoyingly framed boss fight. What hit me? I don't care too much about getting that achievement. At least not right now. Yeah, I guess now that I know how all that works, that's not so bad. This part is all fucked. I do like Purah joining in to help in the fight. All right, there. I took out one of the cannons. I guess it feels weirdly climactic in its own way. But again, these controls are all out of whack. This doesn't feel natural. I don't know, just something about this just feels wrong. But at least I'm blowing through the fight. The awkward having to shoot the missiles and shoot the weak points with the fucky controls. Engine, please. Please. I would like to leave and see my family again. Wait, can I shoot them even when they're closed? Because it looked like I blew that one up even though it was closed. I could very much be wrong. There. Get out of here, engine. Die. Oh, hey, we got the fruit bazooka. The fruit bazooka is a pretty cool power-up.
It's funny how history repeats itself. Yet again, Engine has failed to defeat you.
For this we must destroy you!
Oh, my aching head. I'm not feeling myself these days. So the end is in sight. Gather another 5 crystals, and again you will have foiled my plan.
I love...
Or will you?
I do love... I love how done with everything Cortex is. Like, Uka is enraged because he didn't believe... In the starting cutscene, Uka was like, what the fuck do you mean you lost to a bandicoot? Multiple times. And Cortex is like, oh, that bandicoot. And now Uka's seeing for the first time just how big of a nuisance Crash and Coco are. And Cortex is just sitting over here like, I told you. I told you. His fruit bazooka can fire in spurts. All right, let's see if we can speed run these last 5 levels, and then I'm gonna go pass out. The last 5 levels and the final boss fight, where the game is just starting. You'll notice that we're only at 35%, despite being on the last world. That is how much more there is to this game. If you don't go for everything. And I love it. I'm never gonna stop complimenting this game and its design choices. All right, how do I use the fruit bazooka again? Like this. Oh yeah, that's right. And then you pull this up. It's a nice one. It allows you to do some shit like this. Or like this even. Like, come on, can I send that guy? Or is he just out of reach? He might be just out of reach. It's a cool one in theory, but it's kind of one that doesn't come up a whole lot. Like, all I remember doing is that there are a couple times where like a box will be just out of reach. Also, you can't just spin those guys. You don't have to fruit bazooka them. Like these, with these boxes, they're kind of out of reach. I think what would have been neat is if the ammo was your actual like Wumper fruit counter, maybe that would have been a little annoying, but I don't know, it kind of would have been neat. I wonder, can I hit that switch? Yes, I can. Like, it's just cool to have a projectile weapon in a game like this. And just getting stuff like that. Now there is a white outline here. I don't know where the last question mark or like exclamation point is. And I'm not too worried about it, because even if I found it and came back for it, it's like, we'll save that for a future stream. I do appreciate how much quicker, like, if you were content with just beating the game, how much less of a slog it feels than Crash 1 or 2. Like, Crash 1 was too much of a slog, like, way too much. Crash 2 did speed things up. I'm stupid. It did speed things up, but there were a couple levels that kind of outstayed their welcome, in my opinion, that just, they weren't that fun. We did not need them for... God, he just fucking dies. Yeah, you know what? I'm definitely missing some crates already, so I'm just gonna zoom on through. Breaking crates where I can, obviously, but like, I'm not worried about it. I'm worried about that. You're kidding me. Like, this is one of those, what's the crate count on this? Oh, it's only 87. Never mind. I was about to say, this is one that kind of overstays its welcome, but not too badly. Yes. But you know what? It's fine. This is in the last world. It would make sense that we get a level like this that's a little more difficult. In fact, you would almost hope that we would. I'm just gonna speed through. Not even getting the bonus. I'm here for the crystals and to kill Cortex. Cortex, your ass is mine. You know what? I deserve that for saying that. Cortex's ass is only for Mrs. Cortex, whoever that is. And we know, God, we know that Cortex got with someone, because here's some deep Crash lore. In Twinsanity, even though I've not played the game, I'm aware of this little factoid. In Twinsanity, you meet Nina Cortex, who is Cortex's daughter and or niece. The reason why I say that is when he first meets her, he makes a comment. He starts to say, "My daughter niece," implying that like he doesn't want to be known that he's the father. And it's like, okay, Crash, you're just gonna blatantly say that Cortex went and did it with someone just then and there? Okay, I don't know if I believe that. I don't know who would do it with him. God, fuck my nose again. Hang on, we're gonna mute again. Honestly, Crash 3 is so good that despite my slightly deteriorating physical health, I'm not regretting doing a stream tonight. I ain't regretting any of it. I'm in it for the long haul. All right. Now, I know I've not been doing too many of the crate gems. I'd like to see if I can for this level. Just for my own sake. Probably not. Yep. I already missed it. I'm not like restarting. Let's focus on speed then. I'm also gonna have to make sure I go back and get the secret levels when I do my combing through. Oh, it's faster to not go on the big old ramps. If only slightly faster. And you kind of have to for this ramp. But it's fine. Alright. It's been a hot minute since I've done this level specifically, so I kind of gotta try and remember. Where is the best spot to situate yourself? Like this ramp you kind of gotta do. Both of them. Alright. Flip around you. Come on. No. No, come on. I might have to restart this one. I don't know if we're getting this. How many crates? There's 20, so it's not a particularly long race one. God. I could have won it. We're gonna be booted back out anyway, so might as well just let it do its thing. I do love Crash 3 so much. It is, not counting Crash Team Racing because it is not a part of the original trilogy of games. Crash 3 is like easily my favorite of the PlayStation 1 trilogy. It's just so damn good. It nails it. It did everything correctly to build off of what Crash 2 already built off of, and I love it so fucking much for that reason. I'm still gonna see if I can go ahead and get all the crates. Oh, did we get both of those there? We did. I mean, generally, if you follow where the crates are, you can get both in one go. That's a little fucked. There was not much I could have done there. Yep. Slip on through, slip through, slip through, slip through. Thank you. See ya. Bonk. Slip. And slip. It's all about slipping and a sliding. I could have. If I turned a little quicker there, I could have gone on that second boost pad. Well, not second, but that other boost. Did it count me as breaking that one? Because I kind of landed on this guy. And didn't get as much of a chance. That wasn't really my fault, game. That was his fault. He was under me when I was trying to do a cool jump. I was trying to land on that booster pad, game. Come on, come on. Come on. I'll come back for the crates. Come on, I can definitely beat him. Yeah, I'll come back for the crates. I missed like 3. That's a-okay with me. Alright, big stretch. Now I know the fruit bazooka is kind of a bit of a power up. It's still a little more interesting than the final power up we're gonna get. The final power up, the crash dash, you only need so you can do the relic races. So it's technically more useful than the fruit bazooka, but like conceptually it's a little lamer. I was hoping if I timed that right, I could have gotten it. Okay, now I can totally get it by that. There we go. Oh, with the double jump and everything, we can easily just go over. Bypass. Yep. Die, monkey man. Well, I also think we can just bypass all that. Not that. I couldn't bypass that. But the amount that you're able to bypass by just doing shit like that, it's cool. Okay. Yep. Yep. Hang on, game. Hang on. Bonk. Hey, bud. Can you, calm down there? Die. We're almost done with the base game. Oh, you're kidding me? That's one of those, you don't really have a lot of time to react things. Now I kind of gotta wait for him. Okay, you could have reacted if you had different timing, but oh, and it doesn't matter. I don't think I can get all the crates on this run anyways. Oh, well, maybe. There have been a few times that I thought that, and then it turns out, oh yes, I can still get them all. The color gems don't matter here. No! It was right there! I want to see if I can get away with some speedy bullshit. And I gotta wait for him. Enemies that you have to wait to like do their cycle are always gonna be some of my least favorite in the Crash games. Just lame. No one wants to wait. You already have to wait so long for so much in life. You know, like a pregnancy. If I want to wait to be disappointed, I'll just have a baby. I'm not going to bother and go with the bonus round. We're speedrunning this shit. And I'll come back for completion at a later date. Actually, with the bonus round, I probably could have gotten all the crates. I don't know if the colored one was needed. I wish he did the dance more. Mad Bombers, this is what we get to do. Coco doesn't get to take our thunder. What do you have to say?
Crash, Coco, remember, it is not only Dr. Cortex that we battle. Beware of Uka Uka, my children. He is a far more dangerous enemy than anyone can imagine.
Why are you warning me now? We still have 2 whole levels to go through before we fight him. For what purpose? Oh god, that Crash model from the front. Kinda terrifying. I will say another improvement that was made in the Insane Trilogy version was the fact you get an aiming reticle. That is just much better. Because in this game, you kind of just blindly fire and hope you hit whatever you're aiming. I don't know. Freaky Fly's reference? Will that land with anyone? Am I the only one who gets that? This is just Freaky Flyers. That's all I'm going to say. And we already missed the achievement. It's just... it's difficult to aim. At least bumping the plane doesn't deal any damage. Die. Do I dodge if I sit there and spam this? Oh god. Okay, alright. I gotta grab a heal. Like, I can't. How am I supposed to aim? I don't have an aiming reticle. You just kind of vaguely shoot in front of you. It's very difficult to judge where that is. You just kind of got to be lucky. Also, this does have reversed controls, but it's a little slower, so it's fine. It doesn't feel as like jarring as the other one. God, can you fuck off? Alright. Kill, 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 kill. Die, 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 die. I'm right up in its ass. Please die. I'm not even going for all the crates. Actually, I might as well. Then I only have to worry about the relic when I come around. Die! I just don't got much to say about these levels because it's like, God, they're just not that fun. Like, they're a cool concept. I don't mind their inclusion because of the coolness of doing dogfights in the air. But God, it is annoying aiming at these things. It's annoying aiming at everything in this level. It's annoying aiming at the enemies. It's annoying aiming at the big bombers. This level is just kind of the epitome of annoying. Well, not the epitome. It's definitely up there as one of the more annoying ones in my opinion. Just a simple aiming reticle could have made all this much less of a nightmare. Not a nightmare, much less a headache! What the fuck? I lost so much health there. Is there any way to go faster? I shouldn't have shot that one down immediately. Like, I'm holding down this gun, so... Like, I feel like I should have hit that guy, right? Am I stupid for thinking that? Did I definitely not hit that guy? These guys! Also, I don't think the spinning does much. Stay the fuck away from me. Let me take out your big bombs. Like, how am I not hitting that guy? Or that guy? Like what determines if I hit or not? Fucking day of the week it is? I don't like it. I don't like it, sir. To God! Heal. Like, those guys, they're clearly running into my line of fire, right? That guy definitely did. You come back here, you bitch! Okay, that guy did. There's also, like, no way to quick turn, which... I don't know. I feel like that should be a necessity in a level like this. You die. You die. There's a crate around here. Oh, I can get it. No, please. Please. Last 3 crates. Last 2 crates. Please just vaguely hit in the direction of the balloon. There. Please. Where's the last damn balloon? Right there. There. Gem God. Now I just have to annoyingly dodge shit and take care of those last 2 bombers. Get out of my face. I don't know if the dodging does anything, if the spinning does like anything. All right, where's the last one? We're just gonna do a lot of spinning. Gonna do a lot of spinning. Please, please let me have this. Please let me have this. I don't know why that doesn't damage me, but sure, game, sure. Get out of my way. Let me have this, let me have this, please, please, please. He's so close to dead. No, I swear to God, if those guys kill me right here at the end. There. God. Okay, never mind about Tomb Waiter. Actually, no, Tomb Waiter is still worse. Tomb Waiter is still far worse, like in general as a level. That one just kind of hurts my finger because I have to hold down. You have to hold down the shoot button. It's a trigger. It's one of the triggers. No, Crash, don't do your fuck ass little dance. I'm tired. All right, Bug Light. Oh yeah, the final like real level of the game is one of those nighttime ones. It's a nice little throwback. It requires the fireflies later on. You're kidding me. He wasn't there when I jumped. It's fine. Get out of my face. I actually don't remember if you do the firefly part at all unless you have the colored gems. I don't remember. Overall, I don't mind the vibe. Nope, nope, you still need it. They wanted to throw in one last little fuck you at the end. This is one of those levels that I know you needed all the colored gems to get everything on. So I don't know if I'm going to really bother too much with trying to get all... I'm not. Because I know you needed all those colored gems to get everything, so... Just gonna... Yep, see? Alright. I do like this little power trip that you get at the end. The game decides, you know what? You deserve a little bit of a power trip. And I agree. Just a little bit of one. We're not even gonna bother with the bonus. We're speeding to the end. No, come on. Stupid ass wall. At least the fireflies last like a lot longer on here than they do in Crash 2. I was pretty sure I was still spinning when I touched that snake, but sure game. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. We got the last crystal. So we'll save, we'll do the final fight, and then we'll call it for the night and, you know, go on and complete the game in future streams. It is still surreal that we are, you know, about a beat the main game on the first stream. But again, it just kind of goes to show how easy and quick you can get through the main game itself. That even when I'm in a slightly delirious, because I am coming off the back end of a cold state, you can still get through the game relatively quick. Maybe if it's your first time playing, you'd really struggle.
I'm sorry. This is the part where I'm supposed to be angry, full of rage, incensed beyond belief. Once again, you have outsmarted and outspun my best henchman. I should be rather upset, shouldn't I?
And in fact, we're furious! It seems you have overlooked one small detail, you little orange delivery boy. Now that you have gathered all the crystals, all we have to do is take them from you!
I do love how Cortex is just done. He's done. He's so tired. I do think this is such an awesome concept. Having Uka be a mask for Cortex that he wears, and then the entire time you do the fight, be Neo Cortex without jumping. Ah, fuck that. That's one of those things I can come back and do. And then he throw. Oh god damn! He threw it right on me. I had no way of dodging it. Ah, screw it. Let's see how far in I can get without jumping. Like, how close can I get to him? Oh, pretty close. Yeah, fuck that. I'm jumping. I don't care. I'm also pretty sure this is one of those fights you just can't get Uka masks on because, you know, okay, game. I'm tired. Can we take it easy on me? I wish, like the Dingo Dial fight, that there was a way to kind of sequence break and make this go a little bit faster. Alright, so he throws the mines around. Yep. And then you kick his little scrawny ass into the hole, and you do that 2 more times. And then Uka goes down and he's like, oh, you fucking idiot. It's a cool effect. And then those two continue fighting, but I don't remember. Yeah, they form a little twister that you gotta, like, dodge as it makes its way all around the arena. It is a very cool concept for a fight. Oh, god damn it. I don't feel bad for dying on it. It's the final fight, and that time it kind of came off screen. There wasn't much I could do there, game. Actually, I wonder. I'm just now remembering. I have the fruit bazooka still. Can I use it in this fight? No. That's kind of lame. Why not? I think the music is great, and again, the whole concept of, like, all of good and evil in this one fight. Especially with all the effects of Aku and Uka fighting. Come on. I want to try and stay back here so I can keep those two on screen best I can, so I don't do what I did last time of dying to them just because I can't see where they're moving to. No, he got back in his bubble. I was trying to quickly get them before they move. I'm trying to tell what their pattern is. I think they're going to be on the right now. So I know what their pattern is now. It's a weird pattern. Back into the hole. No, I'm pretty sure for the last one, they like jump around the arena and randomly slam down, and I gotta watch for that. I don't remember. Do they slam like where I'm at? Nope, 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 nope. They just kind of do that in a few spots around the arena. It's all cool. It's all a very cool effect. All right, where? Over there? Kill. And there we go. We got the crash dash. Run fast, roll down R2 button while running. And there we go. We beat the main game. We didn't complete it. There's still much to do. But that you can beat Crash 3 and get the bad ending in like less than 3 hours easily.
Maybe I should retire to a nice big beach with a nice big drink and a woman with nice big bags of ice for my head.
That joke works a little bit better in ST.
There are still the gems. We still have a chance to triumph.
And I do like that. It works as a good way to kind of signal to the player, hey, you're not quite done. But yeah, there. We beat, credits roll. We beat Crash 3. We haven't completed, but I'll come back and do the completion in future streams. We get to sit here and jam out, but technically since we beat it, I should sit here and do like the whole wrap up and act like what I did with Crash 1 and 2 just to be safe and fair. Damn good. It is fucking a great game. It is like a great damn game overall. Easily my favorite of the original trilogy, like without a doubt. I still think, if I'm counting all the Crash games on PlayStation 1, I still think I like Crash Team Racing a little bit more than all three of the OGs combined. Not at all a dig at this game or Crash 2. I just prefer my kart racers just a wee bit more. And I think Crash Team Racing is such a damn good kart racer that it just edges out for me. But it's completely for me situation. But all said and done, a very good 2/3 of a trilogy of a game. I still stand by the first game being not only the weakest of all of them, but just being generally not that good overall, or at the very least that it hasn't aged particularly well. Like it is kind of yikes looking back on it. But 2 and especially 3, round of applause. Damn good times. I'm just waiting out these credits. Oh wait, Clancy Brown also voiced Uka Uka in this first one. Didn't even realize that. I don't really recognize any of these other names. It's only Clancy Brown that I really know. Mr. Krabs and Lex Luthor. It's still cool. Now, does it have any like last cutscenes, or does it just boot you back to the main menu? Boots you back to here. We'll go ahead and save, and it should read like 45 or something percent. 42. So there we go. 42% done. And we'll call it there. We'll call it there for the night. I'm a bit tired. We're going to end a little earlier than what we normally would. Honestly, not that much earlier. I usually try and go for 3 hours. We're 2 hours 40. I'm going to spend tomorrow resting up and trying to get the last of this cold out of my system so that we're hopefully good to start Anton Blast Monday. So, until next time, folks, it's the same stupid wizard you love. It's the same channel you love. I hope to see you all next time. And until next time, have an amazing fucking Sunday. Get some rest. Do what I'm doing. Stay warm out there. Good night, everyone.